I don't know which my week vlog this is at all. I've kind of lost track at this point. I really have no idea. I just, you know, I have been getting out more videos, and the reason I kind of do these videos is so that way it makes up for lack of other videos. But I've actually enjoyed doing these videos too much, because I think, like, not having to, you know, always be talking about a movie or something nerdy or something I'm collecting that I like is always nice. It's always fresh and interesting to have a different video that I put out, just actually showing off a little bit more of my personality. I tend to like to always put my personality in the video because, I mean, I'm sure there's a million a million people reviewing The Rise of Skywalker, okay, and saying a lot of the same stuff I'm saying, or stuff like that, or saying different things to what I'm saying. But, you know, it's still, there's a lot of reviews of The Rise of Skywalker and all these different movies I talk about, you know. So I think what makes my channel fresh is that I try to put my personality in videos and stuff like that. But this video, you know, these vlog style videos are just my personality, and so is my second channel. You know, the TV show reviews, when I review those episodes, I'm not even trying to review them super well. Like, I'm just trying to just say my thoughts in the video. That's it. And I also just upload random stupid things that I think are funny, like that locker vlog. The point of that video was actually so I knew my locker number, so that way I can just go to that video whenever I want to know what my locker number is, because I actually did get a new locker this weekend, because this backpack here, down at the bottom, is literally unable to zip up at the bottom, because I have this history textbook, and it doesn't fit. And my backpack, I'm going to try to slide you down here, so you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's a pretty big backpack. I don't know if you can, but it's a really big backpack, and it's the biggest one we could possibly buy, honestly, and cannot fit my 3-bind or 4-binder. Is it 4 or 3? I don't even know anymore. That's how much crap I got in there. I have an Elton John autobiography, which I'm actually going through right now. I have some notes that I've been taking in class. I should probably just talk about those, because they're all kind of interesting stuff. I think it will. Let me pull that out. So here's my Elton John autobiography. If you notice, I have a little bookmark. And the bookmark, I'm not going to pull it out right now, but I'm just going to pull out the pad that I'm using. Because if you saw my Star Wars Christmas haul video I did, one of the Smuggler's Bounty boxes I got for Christmas had these like R2D2 sticky notepads. Gosh, I cannot speak today. I didn't think I would actually use these, but I have been surprisingly using them a lot. I do want to mention that they are kind of hard to write with because of R2D2. Like, to write, if I was going to write something across his face, I couldn't do that. It's very difficult. You can only write in the white spots, really. So it's pretty irritating, actually. But like for bookmarks, or if I just need to write down like a number or something, this is very good for that. And I've actually been using them quite a bit. So I should probably just actually get some actual sticky notepads. But I mean, I don't know. These Star ones I think these ones are just fun to have and use for small things like that. Let me see. But getting to my notes here in the Elton John autobiography. So, you know, this at the first part of the book, which, by the way, the actual chapter 1 does not start till page 11. So he goes on and on about this useless crap. It's really boring. So I just skipped that. I just skipped to chapter 1. He kind of just explains about, you know, Elvis Presley and kind of his abusive parents, and a little bit about music culture in the 1950s and things like that. He and then, you know, he also goes on and kind of explains about his early days in the music industry, being part of a band, all these different things, which I actually haven't gotten to him being a solo artist yet. I'm on page 41 of like 300 and something. Maybe it's 400. I don't even know. When I do finish this book, I'm going to be doing a review on it, because I do want to talk about it. I love Elton John, but I think there's some really fascinating stuff here. I think I got this for Christmas. I think it was about $10 on Amazon. So if you're interested in this autobiography, I recommend it. Pretty good price on Amazon, like I said, and very fascinating stuff. Very interesting guy. Very good musician. I love his music, and yeah, it's a really good book so far. Anyways. There are parts of it that are not all that interesting. Like, I don't like hearing about his early days in the career, but kind of learning about some of his deep insecurities and kind of his abusive parents and things like that. I find that stuff very fascinating because it kind of explains the kind of person Elton John is, why he kind of made some of the decisions he did later in life. He's a very fascinating man. And after I'm finished with this one, I want to get to Billy Joel and kind of talk about some of the different things about Elton John. I love Elton John, so yeah. He is my favorite musician. It changes quite a bit, so you might hear me in some other video, like, I don't know, a few months from now saying, Bruce Springsteen is my favorite musician. This is my favorite musician. My problem is, I love a lot of musicians and music, and I'm very influenced by musicians and stuff like that, so I think it's really cool. But yeah, I love Elton John. You know, school wasn't all that interesting. I always hate on Mondays when we don't have late starts. Late starts are just like my school starts an hour later. It just is really nice on Mondays because, you know, other schools, they do it on like Thursdays and stuff like that where I live. And we do it a whole hour later, which is just so much better. Because on Monday, you know, you just had a fun weekend and you're kind of just tired. You don't really want to go to school Monday. It's just nice to not have to be there till like 9:25 or 9 o'clock or whatever. That is always great to me. And it's, you know, it also makes it nice if you just want to go, like, I don't know, there's like a Jack in the Box across the street from my school, and you can kind of just get a little soda, a little snack, and it's fine, you know. I like that. That's nice. Stuff like that. That's why I love late starts. But they didn't have one this Monday. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. Next Monday they will be having one, which is nice. I think it was just because Lincoln and President's Day are all coming up, and then you get those Mondays off. So that'll be nice. You know, Tuesday wasn't all that interesting. You know, it's just Monday wasn't all that interesting either. Wednesday was a day we call Club Rush Day, where, you know, all the kids come out and kind of show off their clubs. And I was interested in joining a few of them and just kind of checking them out. I checked out the Gamers Club, which I didn't care for. I was obviously not going to join Christian athletes for obvious reasons, just not interested in that. There were some, you know, it was very boring, honestly. None of the people actually seemed enthusiastic about their clubs. I joined the reading club just because they mentioned that they were going to, like, go to a movie, and I was kind of checking it out. And one of my goals is to read more, so maybe going to a club with a bunch of people who like to read and things like that maybe can get me more engaged in reading, because, like, that's one of my goals for the year. And I wrote down the number. I asked them twice to make sure I had the right room, and apparently I didn't have the right room, so I don't know what I'm going to do now. But I signed up for this club that I'm not even really actually going to be able to go until I can figure out what room they actually meet in. I don't know how I got the wrong room, but, you know, like I mentioned with my locker, the problem with my locker, though, is at my school they make you bring your own lock, and I cannot do, like, the lock with all those dials, so I need to go buy one with the key, and you kind of just open it. I just cannot fit all this stuff in my backpack. It's weighing down my wheelchair, and I'm telling you, one of these days this chair is going to flip over on me because I have so much stuff in there. and I'm constantly having to put more stuff in there and different things. But Friday was just pretty boring. It was an assembly day, so most teachers either put on a movie or we didn't really do anything all that interesting or exciting. So that's kind of was my week. That's kind of what I did. Can't really think of anything else I did, anything interesting, you know. It's just really nice to be recording in this spot. I don't get to do that because this is my grandparents' house, and they constantly have people coming out and in and different things, and so I always have to record in that room because that is kind of my space, so no one can really be there, in there, while I'm recording and stuff like that. I can just shut the door. But out here, you know, my grandpa, that's their living room right there, so they can't, you know, I can't obviously do that. There's the front door that way, and then there's a bedroom back there, and there's all these different things. I'm in the kitchen area, so it's like, it's all these different spaces. They're all right next to each other. It makes it very difficult to record in the spot. Makes it a lot, but it's really nice to record in the spot because I can just kind of show off the stuff better. You see a cleaner picture of me in the image and all that, and you know, if I want to grab something, go talk about this or something like that, here, it's like right there. I don't have to, I also get really easy to set stuff aside too, like, and you know, so there's all these different nice things about it, but fortunately I don't get to record here much. I wish I had like a nice table I could do this at record videos at all the time. I'd really love that. I record at my desk at home, but the problem with the desk is just kind of like, I can only put it in one spot, and it's constantly falling over, and it's all these different things. I don't know. I'm tired. But, yeah, I don't know why I'm so tired. I've kind of been sleeping okay. You know, I don't know what it is. I just feel like really exhausted. But I'm just really having an okay week, you know, middle of the road week. I might go see Hansel and Gretel this weekend. I'm not really sure. I think I just need to have 1 week where I don't go to the movies, because I go to the movies so much that it's kind of like enough is enough just for a while. Though next Tuesday I kind of want to go see The Rise of Skywalker again. I don't know why, I've just never stopped thinking about it since December, and I want to go see it again. And this will probably be my 3rd or 4th time seeing it. I don't really know. You know it's bad when you're losing track of how many times you've seen it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I go to the movies way too much. But, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know I'm probably going to go see another movie this weekend, because that's what happens. I'm tired of actually going to the movies so much. But it's just my thing I like to do, though, at the same time. So it's not like I'm pissed off that I go so much. It's like, I like to go, I just maybe think I should be doing other things. But then again, I can't think of other stuff I would like to go do. So it's like, what am I complaining about? Why am I putting this whole rant in this video? I do not know. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you guys have been having a good week. You know, more reviews coming. I'm just a very busy man. I like to keep busy constantly. I'm just